Hey everybody, we're joined with Paul here. Paul's a fitter. He's heading over to Australia and he's just completed his technical Skype interview. So firstly, Paul, welcome and thank you for making the time to have these Skype, there you go. You just finished your Skype interview to make time to make these YouTube videos. I guess what we're trying to do is just give people an honest, genuine opinion of your journey, and you're more than happy to share it. So we met a year ago in this building in the Down Under Centre.
I was coming up to meet Leanne Stevens from Emergico. She was doing free meetings, like no time restriction to them or anything, just to help everyone on their way. Yeah,
perfect. Leanne's a sweetheart. She's a very good migration agent. Okay, so you did a pre-assessment with an assessor. So can you so what a pre-assessment is just so you can have a chat with an assessor to find out if you've got the necessary skills, so you can then make a decision if you can move forward and sign up and register with Emergico. Is that correct?
Yeah. But basically, because of I was unsure I could do all of the jobs on the list, but I wasn't massively experienced at any of them. I was just good at them all instead of being really good at one.
Gotcha.
And so I didn't want to fork all the money out to then get to this point and find out it's not going to happen.
Perfect.
So I paid just a small amount for the pre-assessment, and he told me go for it.
Okay. So I mean, since then, that was the trade set evaluation. They no longer exist now, and now we actually give people a self-assessment questionnaire, which makes it a lot easier. Yeah. But you definitely saw value of having a chat with the assessor first.
Massively.
Yeah, good. When ACT came up with that idea, we were, how are people going to go with it? And then you do sit back, especially from on our side of it, and say, what a great start. If this is someone's going to invest and they're going to migrate to a country that's so far away, so many questions, and I think the hardest part of the visa is the skills assessment process. So having an idea of what is required to get through obviously is an advantage. So, and how have you found Emergico?
Brilliant. I've not had too much dealings with them yet because the majority of what I've done so far is with yourselves.
Okay.
And with ACTS for the actual skills assessment.
Yep.
But they still, I'd say, they don't go longer than a fortnight without contacting me.
They're so nice. No, they're really good. Leanne and Maria and all that. Skills assessment. So you came in today. Now you went out last night, mate. Is that true?
Yep.
Yeah. Where were you last night?
The Rose and Crown.
Okay. What time did you get back, mate?
11:45.
Oh, okay, no worries. So you walked in this morning. You were greeted. Just run through how today sort of went, mate, for your technical Skype.
I come in, got coffee, and I got everything explained to me on what was going to happen, and it's really relaxing environment, so it does massively help because I was quite nervous outside.
Okay.
I come in and then it's fine, and then she set everything up for me, and then she spoke to the assessor first, so we were all in the room, so all nerves went, because it just became like a conversation it felt more like a conversation than actually being in exam conditions, which then made the rest of it easier. Yeah,
they're really good. I mean, I know the assessors, their job isn't to make you feel awkward. I think their job is to get further information from you, and they've got a job to do. It's quite a big responsibility. What you get is for the purpose of a visa and also for your Australian qualification, being a fitter. So, we back their judgments, of course. Okay, you finished off with them. You've said now your next step is to work with Emergico to process the visa. Whereabouts in Australia are you heading, mate?
We're looking at a place called Lehman, just outside of Perth.
Okay. You got family and friends out in WA?
I've got a friend of mine I've worked with in Cyprus. He lives in Lehman now. So we're in a lucky situation where we got pretty much free accommodation when we first arrived.
Yeah, nailed that one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Mate, and who's migrating with you?
My wife and 2 kids.
Okay, so Louise and the 2 kids. And how old are the kids?
I've got a daughter, Freya, she's 5.
Yeah.
And then I've got my son, Finley, he's 2.
Okay. Now, does your daughter understand that you're making this big move and
Yeah.
Yeah?
She's been to Australia twice.
Okay.
So she definitely wants to go there instead of staying here.
Alright, and how did you go about telling the grandparents about the kids going to be living on the other side of the world?
My whole family are all military.
Okay.
Army, Navy, Air Force. So the idea of moving away is a normal thing in our family.
Sure.
So when I said we're moving to Australia, it was just excitement.
Okay.
And then my wife's family, they're quite distant as well. She's got a brother in Australia, and her sister lives and just gets on with her little family. So,
excellent. And being in the Air Force, mate, they're obviously close to a lot of pilots, so maybe they could, you know, do a cashy or something, fly over there,
yeah.
make life a lot easier. Okay, and is there anything that makes you anxious about the move, or is there anything prior to coming in today? What's been your biggest concern about migrating to Australia?
My biggest concern is probably not one that most people have.
Okay.
But, I like control, and this process, there's a lot of not knowing what's going to happen.
Sure.
But it does get explained to you. But each
Yeah.
step, at the start of each step, you've got a lot of not knowing.
100%. Yeah, that's a really good comment to make. I think that actually affects a lot of people in this. I know, you know, when you put your expression of interest, waiting for the visa, you've ticked all the boxes, you've done everything right, using a really good migration company, so you're following all the right steps a migrant should take, and then you still don't have an exact answer. I think if you had that crystal ball, you know, and we say 6 months, a year from now, you're doing this. Is there anything, you know, what are you mainly looking forward to about Australia? What was the reason why you chose Australia?
I've always had a thing to go to Australia,
Mm-hmm.
like from when I left home, but I didn't really have any particular reasons why. It's just like, you know, the land that you can't reach.
Yep.
And then I think that just grew, and then they started putting TV shows on about Australia. And it was obviously, I know on TV they tend to just show the nice things. Don't they?
yeah, still got to work, still traffic.
But when I've compare everything, majority of the time, Australia wins over the UK.
No, good stuff. And lastly, mate, what do you think you'll miss in the UK?
I had this discussion with the assessor.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I said Cronenberg.
Cronenberg, okay.
I know that Australia's got good beers as well.
Yeah, they're growing. I think they now do a lot of ciders too,
Yeah.
which when I visited I was surprised at. But yep.
My car?
Okay, you're not taking that with you?
No, it's just too old.
Okay.
But, and the time difference to watch the football.
Yeah, that's. I go through that with my my AFL over here. It's horrible.
That's it.
4:30 starts in the morning, my time. What sort of car is it, mate?
It's an Audi A6, but it's the RS6 replica.
Oh wow.
So it's just a small engine, but the car looks like it should have the big engine.
Okay, nice. Well, Paul, look, you know, thanks for taking the time. Obviously, you know, when we do these Skypes, it's just, I keep saying Skypes, mate. I've got that on the mind for some reason. When we make these YouTube videos, it is purely just so we can dig in deep and try ask other people, you know, ask people that are doing it to help people with their journey, sort of relax them as well. Have you got any tips that you'd give to anybody who is like looking to migrate to Australia or?
Definitely get the pre-assessment.
Okay.
That settled a lot of the unknowns really quickly, and I definitely go do the process that I've done, because every time I've sent an email to either yourselves or Emergico, it's normally that day we get a response, or a phone call. It's always answered.
Yeah.
So that solves a lot of the not knowns as well.
Perfect. Okay. Great. Well, Paul, thank you very much, mate. Really enjoy Oz, and congratulations. You seem like you've done really well today. So, guys, thanks heaps.